Hello and welcome to our training today. My name is David Miles. I'm the Senior Investor and Coach at Cashroom Options. I am also the Principal Owner of Cashroom Options LLC. This company exists to teach traders how to improve their trading or starting from scratch, learn how to be an excellent trader. Statistics are pretty dismal concerning option traders. Only 4% consistently make money, 96% lose over time. It's a tough business and you need knowledge to overcome the risk of options. I've been a stock option investor since 1985. I started out like many of you probably. I thought this is awesome. I've also been a real estate investor for a long time. But to get into the market and to be very liquid, you can make the money, cut your losses, you can get in and out within a minute or so. That really appealed to me. And I started out and I would study, and a lot of self-study. I wish I would have had a coach. I would have saved myself a bunch of money. But I would try a strategy that I developed, and then it would work, and then it was great. I think I'm onto something here, and then it stopped working, and for a while I'd lose all my money, and then I'd tweak it, and I spent probably 3 years in and out of this strategy, and finally about 12 years ago I put together the basic strategy that I use today, and it works very, very well. This year we are having a record year in my personal account. Why is this a record year? Because the market collapsed. You can make a ton of money when the market collapses, and that's when you make the most money. There's a saying in the market that the bull market climbs the stairs, gets to the top, and then throws itself out the window, and the bear market starts. But we made a bunch of money, and that's why, because my strategy is very short term and very sensitive to turns in the market, the short term trend. I was a certified stock market investment coach for Robert Kiyosaki for 12 years, and I no longer do that. I probably retired from that about 3 years ago and started Cashroom Options LLC. Here's my contact information. Feel free to email me anytime, david@cashroomoptions.com, and there's my website, cashroomoptions.com. Feel free to contact me with any questions or anytime you feel the need. This is an important disclaimer. Trading stock option carries a high level of risk. The high degree of leverage can work for you as well as against you. You can make a lot of money when you are on the right side of a trade. You can lose a lot of money if you're on the wrong side of a trade. I strongly suggest you receive mentoring from a veteran trainer, and I offer coaching, and we'll discuss that later. It's a wild ride, or it can be just a smooth ride. This week I told one of my clients on our session yesterday, I said it's kind of a boring week. We got 6 trades open and they're all just going to work out. We're going to be out of them tomorrow, and but it's a highly leveraged, risky business. A lot of people, sometimes you hear, "Oh, it's easy." It's not easy, but how to control the risk is with knowledge and with a strategy. I've been using my strategy for many, many years. I've never had a losing year, and we'll talk about how this works. What we're going to talk about today is my strategy. It's trading weekly stock options. I'm in the trade on Monday, and I'm out on Friday. Very, very short-term trade. A lot of people in the last crash, the market has recovered nicely for long-term investors, but how many times has this happened? It's happened this year, happened in 2000, I believe it was 2009. I mean, the market just crashes and goes down. You can't really do anything about it. The conventional wisdom, which does work over time, is buy and hold. Don't ever get out. But it's so tough to see your 401k or your long-term stock portfolio go down 30, 40, 50%, 60% in some cases. It always recovers, but those downturns can be pretty unnerving, and most investors just say, I'm out of here, and they lock in their losses when they get out. We make money when the market goes up. We also make money when the market goes down. So I don't mind market crashes. My strategy or my trend indicators are very sensitive. They'll put us on the right side of the market. So I'm sorry for losses from my friends that are in the long-term investment business, buy and hold strategy, but you have these things that can just be very, very unnerving. Even if you have a long-term strategy, which is, I'm not against that by any means. But why don't you put 20% into a short-term option trading strategy? You'll probably make more if you have a good strategy, and I can teach you what a good strategy looks like. Why not have 20% in a short-term stock option program? You probably make more money from the 20% than you will from your 80% of the long-term buy and hold. These are my actual trading results year to date. This is as of the 22nd of July. Profit on weekly spread trades. I've made 96.14% increase in my account balance just trading weekly spread trades. I'm in the trade on Monday, out on Friday. I also take, these are my percent profitable trades, 98.1%. So if I do 100 trades, 98.1% on average are going to be profitable. Now somebody said, this is what I do. I would say, well, let me see your broker statements. And I will be happy to send you broker statements if you request those. I'll show you an example of how my strategy handled the crash. And I'm sorry that people lose money, but I don't mind crashes at all. That's where we're going to make a ton. I also do calls and puts. I've made 16.41%. I don't do a lot of these because why would I when I'm having that kind of success, 98.1% success on my weekly option trades. My projected annual ROI, return on investment, if this continues for the rest of the year, would be 196.26%, almost 200% increase in my account balance. That is, think how much money you are going to have in a very short period of time if you can compound your investment account 100% a year, even 50, 80% a year, or what if you go 200%? It's a very good way if you can avoid the big losses and be very consistent. You can make a ton of money. I've had one losing month this year. I lost a little under $1,000 in a month. The rest of the months have been profitable. Now, what my strategy is based on, for the short term, I'm a firm believer that it is much easier to predict in the short term where the market won't go than where it will go. If you buy a call or a put, you're predicting the market's going to go this way up or this way down. That's a tough deal. You can do it. My strategy points out when the shifts in the short-term trends take place, but it's a lot easier to predict where the market won't go. I only trade in the trade for 1 week. We take them on Monday and Tuesday. I have 6 trades this week. They're all going to be fine. What if you could make a $200, $500, $2,000 a week paycheck by trading stock options in for a week? Next week you start all over again. You throw in a call or a put. Typically the vast majority of those work out well also. And you need a strategy where you make money no matter if the market is going up or going down or even meandering sideways. The market can go one of 4 ways. It can go up, it can go down, it can go sideways, or it can go way down. Let's say if I have a bull put, for example, if the market goes up, I'll make money. If the market meanders sideways, I'll make money. If the market goes down, I'll make money. The way I lose on a trade like that, and 1 out of 4 isn't bad, if the market goes way down, if I have a bull put and I expect the market to go up. Typically, 3 things that can happen. I can make money. Only 1 way I can lose. And when the market crashes, you make the biggest paychecks. The key is selling an option at a particular strike price that is very unlikely to be hit by the share price during the week the option is in existence. For example, if I predict that Apple won't go to, I think I have I won't go by memory, but I have a bull put on Apple. As long as Apple stays up, it's going to be fine. Step 1, you sell a put option. This is how the strategy works. And when you sell an option, you keep the premium. Let's say you sell an option with a strike price of $350. That's expiring on the upcoming Friday. You can do this Monday or Tuesday typically, and you will earn that premium. You probably know this, some of you may not, but whenever I buy a call, for example, somebody else sells me that call, another trader. Or if I sell a call or a put, another trader buys it. There's always two people. I buy a put. Why would somebody sell me a put? Because they think the market is going to go up. We take the opposite side of the coin. So I sell a put option, for example, with a $350 strike price, and then I purchase a put option with a strike price of $345. So I sell a $350. Now that puts me in a position of, if the market goes below $350, that other trader is going to say, I want to exercise my option. I say it goes to $330. He says, or she says, I want to exercise my option, and I have to buy the shares for $350 a share because he has the right to sell them at $350. I took that risk upon myself, and that's why I earned the premium. Now I can just sell calls and puts, but you have unlimited risk when you do that, and I never want to be in a trade where you have unlimited risk. So I purchase a put option with a strike price of $345 a share. So I'm obligated to buy shares at $345, but I can sell them. I'm obligated to buy shares at $350 if it goes below that, and it makes sense for the other trader to exercise the option. But I can also sell these at $345 per share. I only have a $5 risk. I buy this option because I want to limit my risk. I earn more money when I sell the option than when I buy the option. That gives me a credit, and that's my profit. And here it is here. You earn a higher premium when you sell. You pay a lower premium when you buy. And the difference between the two strike prices is called the spread. So if I sell a $350 and I buy a $345, I have a $5 spread. That's the maximum loss I can take on any trade. It's locked in. I cannot lose more than that. Why do we trade two options? We do it to limit our risk. If I sell a put, I buy the lower strike price put. That's my insurance policy. If I sell a call, I buy the next higher call, and it limits my risk to the spread. Instead of having infinite risk, I have a small risk based on the spread. Weekly trade examples. On June 19th, I sold Apple $327.50 strike price with an expiration date of the 26th, that Friday. This was Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember which. And it's going to expire on Friday. I'm going to predict where the share price is not going to go. Not that difficult if you have the right strategy. And I immediately earned the premium and the credit. I earned the premium, then I bought a $325 strike price. So this is the spread, $2.50, and that's the most I can lose per contract, $2.50 a share. I earn a higher premium on the option I sell than the option I buy. And the difference there is a credit. These are also called credit spreads or vertical spreads. You sell an option at a particular expiration date, and you buy the option with the same expiration date. One strike price is on top of the other, so it's a vertical spread. Here's my Apple trade. This is my technical indicators. I don't use a lot of them. I use 3, but I put these together in a unique way. I've never seen anybody put these together in the way that I put them together. Now you may be familiar with the market forecast, which I believe is the best technical indicator out there. If you trade, you know what the MACD histogram is, and you know what the relative strength index is. And when these line up, all 3 tell me the market is going to go up or down. there's a 80-85% chance that you're not going to hit a new high or a new low in the next 1 week, 1 to 2 weeks. Hence that's why I trade weekly options. On Apple here, we got a buy signal down here. Primary buy signal, I have two, and I got a secondary buy signal, so I'm bullish on Apple. Of course, I have this in my favor, and I will trade with the trend. I also will trade against the trend because my indicators, primary and secondary buy or sell signal days, are very, very, very accurate. So I sell a put. I think it was a 3. It was right down here about 330, and I bought the next lower strike price put. So Apple goes up. It's moving in my favor. Then it moves against me. It moves against me for all the rest of the week. If I would have bought a call, I'm bullish on Apple. If I would have bought a call, I would have lost money. But if I did a bull put spread, I made my money. It never came close to this strike price that I sold. As long as it trades at this strike price I sold or above, I'm going to make my money. You can see that it's pretty easy to predict that it's not going to come to here in 5 days. And that's where I get my 98.1% successful trades. Now, people will say this is so easy, whatever. No, it isn't. You can get killed if you don't know what you're doing with weekly options. If it goes against you, it gets pretty hairy. So you don't want to be messing around with these. It's not easy. You want to have a strategy that is very accurate in pointing out which way the market's going to go, and you want to trade with that market, and you can predict within a week where the strike price is not likely to go in the next 5 days. My unique signal days, I'll have a primary buy signal and sell signal, a secondary sell signal, and a primary and a secondary sell signal. These signal days indicate when the probability for a short-term profit is very high. It predicts the short-term trend very reliably. Where's the stock market going to be? Where is the stock market going to be? I have no idea. Don't even try to guess where it's going to be in 6 months. I don't trade for 6 months. I trade for a week at a time, 2 weeks at a time, 3 weeks at a time. Very, very short term. The market in 6 months is going to be up or down, or it's going to be the same. But which one of those it's going to be, I have no idea. When I use my signal days to trade, I'm the casino. Casinos make consistent profit because they always trade with the probabilities. Same thing with my trading strategy, my signal days, and I use other things as well, candlesticks, support, resistance, moving averages, etc. But I am the casino, and just like the casino, I don't win every trade, but I win most of them. And casinos make consistent profit. If you look at a profit chart on a casino, anywhere this casino is, it doesn't go up and down, up and down. The profits go up, they're very high, and they look like an EKG chart from a deceased individual. They're just high and it's flat. They don't move back and forth. I've had one losing month this year. The rest of them have made very nice profit. And I lost I think it was $959 that month. Big deal. Here's my broker statements. I started out with a balance. This is during the crash. This is February 24th. I started out with $63,080 right there. I added $45,925 right here on the 25th. And when all was said and done, these you can see I have credit spreads. These are vertical, vertical, vertical. Those are all credit spreads, the weekly trades. I'm sorry. And at the end of March 10th, my account balance was $122,724. That's a 39% increase in a month. I don't mind market crashes. They usually are sharp. The last one we had was 2009. I had the same experience, made good money. So these are my actual trades, the day that I traded them, what I traded, and this is my account balance. I'm sorry, I had another page here. ending balance on 322 was 134,318. That's a 39% increase from 224. When I started out with 63, added 45, ended up with 134,000. Very nice month. I like market crashes. Sorry for my friends that are long term, but we're going to make money when it marks when the market goes up or down. I would be happy to send you exactly my strategy. It shows examples. You can study that at your leisure. Just send me an email with credit spreads in the subject line to david@cashroomoptions.com, and I'll be happy to send you this. You can study these and see how my strategy works. I spent many years developing this strategy. And again, how would compounding your money at very high rates of return? I'm not going to say you're going to get 200% every year, but what if you could double your money? And there's a very decent chance that you will be able to double your money with my strategy. My worst year was 84%. I don't take that as a failure by any means. If you compound your investment account by 84% a year, you're going to do very, very well in a very short period of time. So send me, again, credit spreads in the subject line, and I'll be happy to send you my strategy and how it works. As far as coaching and mentoring, here's what I offer. You can look over my shoulder as I trade in real time. I offer 8 one-hour weekly live sessions, or you can opt for 16 one-half-hour sessions. Most of my clients like the 1/2 hour. They don't feel like they're being fed information through a fire hose. We just take it one step at a time. We build on the previous session, and you begin to trade your paper trade account. I'll show you how to set that up, and I will teach you how to trade my exclusive trading strategy. Now, this is what my clients appreciate the most. I will give you 6 months of live conference calls on Monday and Tuesday. I meet with my clients via telephone. I got my chart up. Everybody's looking at it. And we look for trades that look like they are going to be profitable. These are good setups. And we do it before the market opens on Monday and Tuesday. And then as the market opens, I take trades. We look for trades. I will show you exactly how I trade and what looks positive for that week or that day. I don't recommend trades because the government hasn't given me permission to do that. So I don't give trading advice, but you can see exactly what I do, and then you decide what you want to do on your end of it. My strategy combined with conference calls and texts are a powerful money-making combination. Now, in text, I forgot to mention that every time I make a trade throughout the week, outside of the conference calls, and we probably spend half an hour on these conference calls, but every time I make a trade, I'll text it out to you. I bought a bull put on Apple. This is the strike prices, expires on this particular date, which is Friday. But every time I take a trade, whether it's a weekly spread option, vertical spread, or a call or a put, you'll know exactly what I do and exactly when I do it. If I take profits, I'll text it out. If I exit a trade because it's not going well, I text it out. So you're never alone trying to figure out what you should really do next. One thing, when I was with Robert Kiyosaki, I didn't do this, and I could teach my system, and then people go off and start to trade it, and you can kind of get lost. So you're going to see exactly how my strategy is implemented, and I will send out text every time I do something, and including our conference calls on Monday and Tuesday. This is where we pick up our vertical spreads. We found 4 on Monday, and we found 2 on Tuesday. We have 6. Now, here is the cost of my program. Total investment is $24.50. And by the way, my wife tells me, you don't charge enough. And that's very true. I don't. I like the fact that we are helping new traders, the expert traders that have millions of dollars. They don't need the help. But it's $24.50. And for a limited time, I'm offering approximately a 50% discount if if you pay at the time of enrollment, and your total cost is only $12.50. You may bring a family member or a friend at no additional cost, so if you split this $12.50, that's $6.25 each. And I know you don't know me, and I'll be happy. You can look at my broker statements that I've put on this video. I'll be happy to verify what I have done this year. And this really turns out to be the deal of the century. I'm not going to leave the price here for very long. It's going to be 5 figures. And why? Because the profit that you can make with this strategy, and their profits aren't guaranteed, of course, but it's worth just so much more than $12.50. So if you'd like to take action today, and again, I'm not going to leave it at this price for long. And if you want to take action today, just go to my website. You can copy this link down here, cashfromoptions.com, packages and pricing. You can see more information on my strategy and what it costs, and you can sign up there. You can send me an email. I'd be happy to give you a call if you'd like that, and we can discuss it. Maybe coaching is for you, maybe it's not. But keep in mind, if you keep doing what you're doing, your life is not going to change. If you keep trading, unless you're one of the 4% that's consistently making money on options, if you keep trading the same way you're trading, that's not going to change. You can, options is a little bit tantalizing. Here, you make some money, this is awesome. Next week you lose it, or 2 weeks later you lose it. It's just kind of, well, you're not doing horrible, but you're not making any money. So, Warren Buffett says, look at the market fluctuations as your friend rather than your enemy. Profit from the folly of other traders rather than participate in it. Now, for the short-term trading, this really, you can multiply that statement by 10. We're just very short-term, very low risk. Again, here's more information on the coaching programs, and there's other information on the website that I think you'll find interesting. If you have any questions, you can send me an email, or we can set up a time to talk. We can discuss if coaching would be a good fit for you. I don't believe in high pressure. If you want to do it, great. If you don't, well, why not? You know what I've said here. Again, you don't know me, and I'll be happy to verify with broker statements what I've said here. And again, here's my website for additional information and to sign up for the coaching program. This is the exact link to the coaching program information. And again, it's not going to be around at this price for very long. So I wish you a very good luck in your trading. Hopefully we will all become the 4%. And you guys have a great day, and we will speak soon. Take care.